We're living like Larry, we're flying high, but not too high. Because we're living like Larry.
Bum bum.
That was, oh my god, the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. It has been too long. Welcome back to season 4 of Livin' Like Larry. We're not allowed yet, per the court order, to talk about what was going on in the hiatus, but rest assured, everyone's back, and we are here to continue elevating you, such that you too can come to live like Larry. All right, Mr. Singer, what are we doing tonight?
Well, hey, I think to break the ice, we are going to be talking about Mark's gay awakening today. A topic that I think will be very relatable to our listeners. Because when we started this podcast, we were some young hotshots in our prime. Now we're just four white guys who voted for Kamala. So life hits you fast. Am I right?
How do you know I voted for Kamala?
I feel that. Wait, what?
What?
Are you
What?
saying you didn't vote for Kamala?
You got to speak up, son. You got to speak into the mic.
I said, how do you know I voted for Kamala?
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Are you saying that you didn't?
Next question, please.
Oh boy.
All right, yeah. So Mark, how's that gay awakening coming?
It's not been peaceful, I think would be the easiest way to put it. It's been a rather tumultuous affair, mostly of my own doing. I don't want it to be anything but violent, but emotionally violent, nothing physical. I like to keep life very chill physically, you know?
Is this emotional violence being done unto others, or is this internal?
I think it started unto others, and then the favor was returned, and finding a lack of people to perpetuate it with, it's purely just become internal.
I'd like
And
to
I'm
remind
hoping
you
that kind of leads to an enlightened Zen garden within me, but I don't have high hopes anymore.
I'd
I
like
would
to
like to
remind
remind you
you
that I read at a fourth grade level, and I do not understand half the words you're saying.
that's okay. That's for
Dude,
the
this guy
audience.
he went to go get a master's degree and just decided, you know what? I'm gonna just throw in as many SAT words as I can in my
Classic Kamala voters, am I right?
hey, that's why she didn't win.
That's such a
Yeah.
Kamala voters move.
Hey,
Please
so do
be
you feel like all
mindful.
of this turmoil has this impacted your masturbation at all?
I think he said tumultuous, not turmoil, but whatever.
No, okay, it's okay. The source would agree with him on that one. Has it affected my masturbation at all? No. I think that's an excellent question. For anybody weaker-willed than I would have, but I just cannot find a way to stop myself from my lackadaisy, sporadic, almost habitual non-reliance on masturbation.
I think you can do better than that. Those words were not high
On
enough.
the words I used or the masturbation? Okay.
Well, the
So
masturbation
what
too,
you're
but those
saying is
words
that
could
you
do
do
better.
not masturbate habitually?
I would say yes to that. I would say yeah. It's much more go with the flow, and the flow's like a non-committal ocean at this point. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not.
We're going all the way back to episode 1 here. Most memorable
Does one with a
masturbation
12
moments.
kilometer cock actually masturbate? How does that work?
That's not good, actually. Sorry, I can't go back to that because we did say how much he's changed.
I think the world masturbates you at that point. You know, your penis is where it should be.
I think over time the waves have gotten bigger, you know, but the story's still the same, but it's a lot stronger in the message it conveys now.
So you can get it up
So
now?
is this flow you're talking about? Is this like every other day, twice a week? What are we talking about?
You know, all of the above. It's difficult to really get it to commit to something at this point. So sometimes yes, sometimes no. If you pick a certain random week, there's a chance it's anything you might imagine.
All right. That's vague enough to not get me
But
aroused at all.
I feel like that doesn't really encapsulate the true awakening within me on the matter. That's only a small part of one's life. Do you not agree?
Please keep in mind that we are
Masturbating
still...
or what the fuck are you talking about?
The judge said you're not
Masturbating.
allowed to talk about the sexual assault charges, so please be mindful. All right, you already hinted at that earlier.
I was
with the
purely
violence.
talking about my commitment to buying higher premium level things at the store now. I feel like as a late 20s adult, I'm more committed to, that has
The
gone through this
big shot
awakening, I'm more
now.
committed to buying the name brand.
Oh, gotcha. So rather than
Oh.
using like generic like baby oil, you're buying like the premium lube. Is that what I'm hearing?
Ironically, you've touched upon the one thing that I will buy secondhand. So that one I do not. I buy that purely secondhand.
Second, not the generic, actually used is what you're saying.
Well, I take them at their word, and they say it's not used, but it's been opened. I can tell.
Okay, purchased by the consumer, at least.
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer the term tested by the consumer, but yes.
That's fair. That's fair. You never know when your baby oil.
See, I personally have found masturbating to be a lot more difficult because I personally feel like there are more things in life trying to prevent me from masturbating than there are things encouraging me to.
Do tell. What's inhibiting
Okay,
your
yeah.
masturbation?
So
Oh,
what was that, Mark?
would you say this is due to internal issues or external issues preventing you?
Both, but I'll give an internal
Oh.
issue. The other day, feeling a little bit frisky, feeling like, hey, it's time to go jack off, right? Hey, you know how it is.
I know how it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, as I'm getting there, I realized I was like, wow, the thing I really want to do is kill myself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, and this whole masturbating thing is just a stopgap, a band-aid solution on that. It's not really getting to the root of the problem. Um, and then I'm just thinking about life, and then that sort of introspection did not exist when I was 19. That's a new thing.
Hmm.
Do you think the answer to this problem lies on the other side of masturbation, or you have to take a completely
Oh,
alternate route to
I would
find it?
say on the other side of death, honestly, but
So you think you'll find the way to avoid these suicidal thoughts after you die?
no. I think after I die, I'm gonna be rock hard at the gates of heaven, and and then I mean they're gonna have to let me in because like they're not just gonna have me standing outside looking like that. That's bad for business. So yeah, I think that's how I find eternal happiness.
Is your
Sorry,
corpse?
the gates of heaven is a business?
Well,
It
naturally.
has to be. I mean, how else are they paying for their food? All that sort of stuff. They got to have income somehow.
What do you think
Good point.
all that money being exchanged at church is about, man? Come on.
I figured
So-
it was laundering, but this makes
your,
more
I mean,
sense,
uh,
honestly.
come is money at the end of the day.
Is your corpse going to have a priapism as well, or is this just of the soul when you get to heaven? Like, are you
Well, so
going to
you know how
die?
people like shit themselves when they die?
Exactly. Yeah. We're on the same
Yeah,
page.
my hope is that I ejaculate when I die.
Well, that just happens anyway. That's not. I need to know if you're erect when you ejaculate post death.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they
Okay.
watch my dead body go from being soft to all of a sudden
Okay.
just like
So it's a real
bricked up.
shock for the coroner.
Yeah, I was
It
going
would
to say,
be a real shock for
who
anyone
is
who
they
was
in this
present.
situation? Okay.
I hope it happens at the wake. Honestly, like
at the wake.
it's an open coffin sort of thing,
So you're
and
holding
there's
that
the
in for a
gasp
while.
from the audience. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so specifically it's open casket, but not the norm of keeping only the top half open. You want specifically the bottom half open.
Is that
No.
a norm? Wait, why do they do that?
That's just how it
You
is.
really just want to see the face. That's why people have that open casket.
I mean, not me, but okay. I guess some people are prudes over here. All right.
You're missing like a sort of theatrical bend here, Mark. I think the whole thing should start closed, and the bottom half is thrown open by his erection.
Oh,
That's really more exciting.
yeah. Life is a highway by Rascal Flatts starts playing.
When it
Bam,
bursts
casket
open.
goes up.
Do you want it to
Yeah.
open at a
Okay.
particular part of the song, or do you want the song to start when it opens?
I think it goes, life is a highway. Bam.
And then your semen starts
Fireworks go off.
raining.
Thing is open. And that's it.
Okay. Do you want it to get onto the crowd, or just like straight up above the crowd?
The cum or the fireworks?
The cum. Ideally, you wouldn't want the fireworks to hit anybody.
Yeah, because that's a fire hazard
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'd hope the front row gets a bit of a splash zone sort of thing.
That's nice.
Kind of like Disney World when you're like at Splash Mountain and you're like on the little bridge there.
Absolutely.
That sort of thing. Yeah.
All right.
Follow up. At your funeral, do you want your close friends to be sitting in the front row, or are you comfortable with them sitting at the back?
I mean, do my close friends know this is about to happen?
I mean, I already
I would
purchased my
argue-
ticket, So I think that's kind of
Just
rude if you were.
take it.
Did you not? He was selling tickets to his funeral last month. Did you not buy a front row ticket?
I figured I would just get them off a scalper later, but yeah, I guess I should have.
I don't think there's going to be enough tickets for that, man.
Hey, I can tell you for sure, a production of this level is not a spontaneous thing. Like this is months of planning going into
Oh,
this,
yeah.
Mark. So I
Yeah,
do
that.
really hope you value my time and effort and show up as a friend in that moment.
And he would hope that you would pay
Okay.
for that privilege now.
Yeah.
Please.
Support him one last time, I guess. Why not?
No, like,
And
don't wait till the last minute.
I would want Seth to be the one to speak, like the only one to speak.
Oh, as you're coming or before?
All of it. Basically, anyone who wants to like say something at my funeral has to submit it to Seth to say for them.
I feel like I would be too distraught at losing my best friend to want to speak.
Oh,
You know sign language?
I do not know.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'll get on that.
I'll get on it. I'll start learning.
Specifically, learn how to do sign language while your hands are sticky, and I think you're going to be fine.
What if they're so sticky that like they just stick together?
Skill issue. That's what we call it in the funeral
fair.
industry.
I actually would like to write into my will that like before you get to the wake, you all have to circle jerk.
That's nice.
With
That's
you?
like, oh,
Yes. You all have to circle jerk onto my corpse.
oh. Well, now I'm getting aroused.
What's
And with that, I'm out.
That's what I
So
do.
usually in a will, there's something like gained out of these requests. What's gained out of these requests here?
Is that usually
I mean,
how it will goes?
currently you're the person to receive all of my my money at the moment, Mark. So
Whoa.
So I have the most to lose. Okay.
Damn. After I just said you're my best friend.
I don't know your social security number.
I don't think that's
You
Maybe I
know
do give that
Mark's.
out too freely. I need to stop giving that out to everybody. Would you like to
need
know
a
my
social
social security,
for that?
Seth?
Not why?
I think that's pertinent. Please share that with us here now.
I'll give it to anybody that joins the circle jerk. That's requirement.
Mm.
Oh, you're
And that's
not
what
going to share it
funerals are
here
supposed to
now?
be about. It's bringing people together.
By sharing
Celebration of
your
life.
by sharing your social security number. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah. At the wake.
that's intimate. Like, because
It
you're
is.
bearing your genitals. It's sort of a sexual intimacy coupled with like
What?
social intimacy. We're circle jerking over a corpse. I mean, I assume your penis has to be out for that. So it's
Oh,
different
you said we're
levels of
burying this?
burying. What?
You just said we're burying our genitals.
No, I said
Oh, burying.
Weird
burying,
episode.
showing our genitals to one another.
Oh, thank God. Ooh.
I mean, if you really want to go all in, I think that's respectable to cut it off.
No,
and
it's
put it
going to
in
be
the
very
coffin.
specific in the writing that no one can insert anything into the corpse. It's only about
No, it's just
finishing on.
I was gonna like tuck it in your hand, like a trophy.
Okay,
You're holding,
I think that my spirit would be looking down and nodding in
Yeah.
approval of
It's kind
that.
of like an Egyptian
Fine,
thing. It comes with you, so you wake up and in heaven with a dick in your hand.
And then I run to Jesus and like, hey, look at all this cum I got from my friend EJ.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
It wasn't my dick. I should warn you that I'm not putting my dick in the box. That's gonna be Seth's.
What? You're
Sorry,
gonna put
man.
my dick in the box?
Now, do you think?
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think Sam would know this? He wakes up in heaven with the dick in his hand. He's like, "What? This isn't EJ's." And
You
then he
think
gets
Seth
really
would
upset.
let you do? I think you would have to force Seth.
I
I don't
don't-
think he would willingly take part in
Oh,
this.
sorry.
He would not. No. Seth, do you have any final thoughts here as we go into our last 30 seconds of this episode?
My final thoughts are that I do not like this episode.
That's a shame.
My final thoughts. Hey, on a brighter note, I would also want to do the same thing with my groomsmen at my wedding. We all have to circle jerk right before the ceremony starts.
Onto you or the bride?
On the ring?
Oh. Your ring or her
Yes.
ring?
Her ring. Oh god, not my ring. Fuck that.
Okay.
Oh, no. It would feel weird and it wouldn't fit correctly. No, on hers
All right.
or his. I'm not.
All right. Well, it's time to wrap it up. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming back for this first episode of season 4. and we hope to see you gentlemen here again.